Hello again, everybody. It's Harry Boxer, the Technical Trader at TechTrader.com. It is Tuesday, the 31st of January, the last day of the month. A great month it was, and a terrific close. It was certainly a turnaround Tuesday on Wall Street. Some of our stocks, and there was a lot of them, have done very well, and some new ones have come to the forefront. Let's take a look at AI, which we put on a day trade, on a new swing trade, and it exploded today, going from 16 to 21.34, finishing 1977, up 347, or 21% gain on the mere 64 million shares. So it looks to me like a follow through. Could get it to 24.5, 3/4, and 27. ALGM looking real good too. I like the way that's acting. Allegro Micro was a good day trade today. It ran and exploded from the 34 range up to over 38.5, finishing 38.25, up 382, 11%. Now there's resistance here near the all-time high, but if this blows, we could see something in the low 40s pretty quickly. AOS, the big automotive parts company, coming out of a inverse head and shoulders wedge type pattern. Today on earnings went 59.61 to 68.48 and finished near the upper end of the range at 67.67, up 8.11 or almost 14%. Volume was the biggest I've seen in this stock years, and it was at almost 7 million shares. This clean breakout tells me we may make a move now. Next target 73. CABA has been on fire, and we've been highlighting it almost day after day after day. What a beautiful chart. Still rising up another 88 cents or 7.7% today. At this point, I think we're probably headed for a test of that 15 range. CPS broke out 2 days ago. We highlighted it. It extended today again. 15 to 17, close 17 up 180 or 11.8%. Looking like it's about to reach target number 1, which I give you at 17.5. Your next target's at 22.5 and then 26. Now wave 5 may be starting on this Chinese aerospace company. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th wave was a pop for 2 days and a pullback that tested the trend line one more time. Today was a nice popper, up $1.39 or 11%. Trading 2.2 million, which is a lot for that stock. Your targets for 17 and 24. FGEN popped out. It's not a new all-time high, but it's a 2-year high. You can see where overhead resistance lies up around 30. That would be a swing target guess, around 30, 31. GNS popping out of a wedge the day before yesterday, and then came down, but held that level. It looks like 480, 82 is kind of a mini support level. But if it holds, we may retest 7 and go up to 11. Something to watch for sure. Blue chip IP, strong earnings report. They took a pop. How about 37 and change to 41.90? And right now, looking like this has a good shot of getting to 44.75, 45. LAC on a deal with General Motors exploded today, but take a look at the long-term declining top sign. This is resistance up here near 26.5. Let's see what it does. If it gets up through that, you might see 29.75, 30. Path coming out of a base pattern, it looks like today at an engulfing reversal bar. 14.26 to 15.74. Finished 15.33, up 76 cents, or more than 5%. But it looks like might be headed for a target near 17, maybe as high as 18, 18.25, near term. Secondary target is up here at the triple top area, as high as 22.25. Plug, it feels like Plug popped and broke out today, and because I like this stock and it's been good to us twice, I put a third swing in the last year on it. Today popping out. Let's see if we can get up to resistance. Your target is 18.5, 19.5, and then all the way up to 23.5. RVNC, Revance, up another $1.85 or 5.6%. 4 million shares traded, not a lot, but the biggest in about 3 weeks. More importantly, it's the highest level on Revance since way back in 2018 when it hit 37.45. So that would have to be your near-term target. See if we can at least test that on momentum alone. RVPH, another biotech breaking out across key resistance today. It jumped 60 cents or 14%. Only 250,000 traded, it's thinly traded, but this one can scoot. Target is 6 and 8.5. SFIX broke out of an inverse head and shoulders type pattern, or at least a V bottom with a right-handed extension. The moving average has crossed over. The stock has now gone through resistance. It looks to me like you have a shot at getting up to 6, 7, and 8.75. Spotify, really nice surge today with volume of 10.2 million, jumping 1210 or 12.10%, finishing at 1210 from 100. Got down to 96 and then reversed 16 points to finish at 112. With that kind of momentum and volume going away, my near-term target 125. Sensata broke in inverse head and shoulder pattern with energy today, and my target has to be upwards of 54.55 on near term. THRX broke out of a wedge after breaking a wedge here. It's now a 1, 2, 3, 4, and the fifth wave may have started, but there is overhead resistance right up in this range. If we get through this, I would suspect you might see 1920. This could be a good one. Keep an eye on THRX. It's thin though. VERA popped out, put a swing on it. I like the look, but it does have work to do. Got to get through the August high through 970, 75. I would look for 11 and 14. VSCO, that's Victoria's Secret, popped out of a V bottom right-handed extended type pattern with a pop of 361 or 9.3%, and volume picked up dramatically too. This one looks like it could be headed for 47. Wrap starting to look like a bottoming pattern. V bottom here, pull back, retest 50% fib retracement, and run up to the resistance. If we get through that zone, that would be over 295. 3.5 and 4.25 might be targets. And finally, Wave, which is one of our, it's our lowest price pick for the biotech top picks of the year, has now moved after pulling back from a high of 709 to test 4.25 on a couple of occasions, but it held for a week and a half here. Today it popped back out 55 cents or 12.2%. Volume was nearly 500,000 shares, which isn't big, but for this stock it's decent volume. Now I'm looking for a retest of the 6.5 and then 8 ranges for this stock over the next few weeks. That's it for me tonight. Have a great evening, everybody. Sorry about the lateness of the video. It was travel day for me.